Of late, I've been reflecting on operating at the intersection of passion, skill set, and opportunity, and trying to see if I could have a mission statement for myself. And at least where things stand now, I'd like to believe my mission is to help people play to their unique potential. And at this point of time, I'm trying to do it in three different ways. One is the advisory work I do in terms of helping people develop clarity around where to go and how to grow, and being of value in addressing those two questions. Second is the podcast I run, Play to Potential, where I interview people from different walks of life and curate insights around leadership, transitions, and careers. And the third is my work with Antarang Foundation. I work with the founder Priya Agarwal and her leadership team. And Antarang Foundation is an organization that's set up to help thousands of young adults play to their potential. So one is the advisory work I do with them, and second is for people that get value from the podcast, I suggest that they pay it forward in the context of fundraising for Antarang. But let me talk a little bit about how I got here. I'd like to take you back in time. The first 30 odd years of my life was a reasonably left-brained existence. I got the opportunity to study in institutions like IIT Madras and IIM Ahmedabad and work in organizations like KPMG and McKinsey. I think it was around 2008 when I got a call when I was in McKinsey in the US in New Jersey. I got a call from Chennai saying my father had been diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. In a way, that moment or that phase of life changed a lot of things for me. One, it gave me an opportunity to look at the end game of life. I spent the next 6 months very close to my father, and I got a sense of what mattered in the end. And second, it also gave me an opportunity to take my foot off the gas at McKinsey, and it gave me a little bit of mind space to reflect on what gave me energy. And the more I thought about it, I felt I got my energy on the people front. Ian Davis, the managing partner at McKinsey at that time, would use the language IQ, CQ, RQ to look at consultants. IQ was the intellect, CQ was the capability quotient of the consultants, which is the consulting toolkit, and RQ was the relationship quotient. And every consultant would spike in one of the three domains, and my spike was clearly turning out to be RQ. So I decided to lean into that spike and said, why don't I work in an executive search firm? So I got the opportunity to work with Egon Zehnder, a leadership advisory firm headquartered in Switzerland. I spent about 6 years at Egon Zehnder working on a series of CEO, CXO and board level searches, and also several leadership assessment and development projects with large organizations. But over time I realized that I was enjoying the candidate conversations more than the client conversations, and I wanted to spend more time helping people and less time judging people. As one of my friends put it, I felt I had more of a coaching mindset than a poaching mindset. That took me from Egon Zehnder to what I do now, which is transition advisory and the Play to Potential podcast. I pick transitions because that's when problems are complex, people are lonely, and stakes are high. And I felt I had the relevant career capital to make a difference. And as I go back to my central question of enabling leaders to play to their potential, I think about impact in two ways. One is high touch, low reach, which is the advisory work I do. And the other is low touch, high reach, which is the podcast that I run. And I hope I can make a difference through these two means. Thank you.